Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are taking a break from our usual positive, peaceful shout outs that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. And last week and this week is BOGO week in doTERRA. So we are going to hop on and explain some of the BOGOs, talk about some of the oils, and and how to use them. Okay, so first let's start with the affirmation for today, which is I nurture myself by taking breaks and vacations when I need to rest and rejuvenate. And I release that which no longer serves me or brings me down. Okay, so that's the affirmation. I'll just tell you one more time. I nurture, I'm so, let me start again. I nurture myself by taking breaks and vacations when I need to rest and rejuvenate. I release that which no longer serves me or that which brings me down. Okay, so nurturing yourself, taking breaks, taking vacations. Well, there are so many. As we're talking about nurturing ourselves and taking breaks, I want us to put together a few first aid kits for our emotions and for our breaks. So what I want us to do is I want us to put together some playlists, some musical playlists for when we just need to rest and relax. So the song that I am pairing pretty much I'm pairing two songs for today. And I might get to the songs as I'm telling you about the essential oils. But make a musical first aid kit for to help you get away or to help your mind get away when you can't physically get away. And then put together a book first aid kit, right? Have something that's funny to read. Have some just books that you can escape into read. Have some books from great people who have struggled through hard things to read, right? You want to include a mixture of books to read, but have them at the ready for when you need to take a break. Maybe even just have a few comic books that are just light and airy and just bring that sense of humor and childlikeness and joy into your world. And then of course I'm going to say have aromatherapy, but we're going to be talking about that later. But have your first aid kits. Maybe have some movies that you are lined up that you want to, just when you want to relax, you can just put them on. Maybe you're watching them, maybe you're not even watching them, maybe you're folding clothes or doing ironing or cleaning the house, but you have it playing in the back and it just gives you an uplifting boost. So we don't have to take a vacation, like we don't have to fly to the tropics to have a getaway in our mind. Our imagination is a beautiful thing. Now, you might just plan some physical getaways too, right? Maybe you want the weekly dates with your spouse to get away and go do something fun. Maybe you want to have the quarterly getaways to reconnect, or reconnect with some old friends. Doing that too would be great. So today let's take the time to think about what first of all, let's plan, what do I need to get away from, right? As much as we love so many things in our life, our work, our family, our just so many parts of our life, sometimes we need to get away. So what do you sometimes need to get away from? And then how are you plan those getaways? Have the game plan already there. And when we plan dates in advance, when we plan trips in advance, it gives our mind and emotions something to look forward to. And having something to look forward to can get us through so much. Okay, so talking about rest, vacations, getaways, first aid kits, whatever you want to call it, definitely do that. And then the second half, that I release that which no longer serves me. Summertime is the is a great time to go through the closets, the drawers, the different rooms, and pick everything up and say, does this still bring me joy? Does it serve me? Ask those two questions. Does this bring me joy? And does it serve me or someone else in your family, right? And if not, let's release it. Let's release it to let it go on and give someone else joy. Okay. And when we're talking about releasing, we're talking about releasing emotional things too. So if you have hurts from the past or resentments, it's time. Those don't serve us. They really don't serve us. And so it's time to help heal them. And so maybe we can spend, and if that's the case, if we know that we have some of that going on, then what can we do? Let's game plan first and journal about, brainstorm what hurts do we have that's still in healing. And then how am I going to heal them? What can I do to best heal them? Will I talk to the person with a physical conversation? Will I talk to the person and just have maybe the person's not here anymore on earth, right? And so we can have a conversation with them in our mind. Maybe we've lost track of them, and so we can have a conversation with them in our mind and just have that healing conversation that we need. Maybe, I don't know. There are so many different ways to help heal emotional hurts, whether you're talking to your best friend, your spouse, a family member, a clergy member, a trained therapist, a life coach, whatever it is. There's so many different ways that we can get over the hurts and resentments that we all get from time to time in life. And so today we're going to be working on releasing that, purging that, letting it go, whatever your favorite word for that is, but letting it go. Okay. And then we are moving on to the 2 BOGOs for today. Super exciting BOGOs. Today's BOGO is if you buy an Island Mint, which is like 30 some odd dollars. Anyway, you get a free Purify. They're both beautiful blends. Let me tell you a little bit more about them. So Island Mint is obviously minty, fresh, citrusy, and woody. I'll give you the description that doTERRA actually has on their website. Escape into a tropical oasis in the comfort of your own home or wherever you may be with Island Mint. Delightfully fresh, this summertime blend creates feelings of positivity and happiness. With the classically sweet combination of lemon and lime essential oils, complemented by fresh peppermint and the unique depth of spruce, Island Mint is perfectly balanced to bring you feelings of rest and renewal. Calming to the emotions yet invigorating to the body, use Island Mint when you need a bit of comfort and a sense of energy in your day. Transform any environment into a sunny paradise by diffusing Island Mint Summertime Blend. Here are some of the uses. Diffuse throughout the day when you need an uplifting boost. It promotes feelings of clear airways and easy breathing by adding Island Mint to diffuser jewelry or into your favorite diffuser. You can also put a couple drops of Island Mint into some carrier oil, coconut oil, olive oil, whatever you like. Put that on your chest. You can put it on your feet, on the backs of your neck, down your spine. It's going to be beautiful for helping with that. Use as a boost for alertness on long road trips or midday to help promote feelings of focus. Soothe away feelings of sadness or blues any time of the year by incorporating Island Mint into your aromatic routine. So, I just wanted to go, doesn't that sound like a delightful blend? My son, who is off in Pennsylvania, said, "Mom, can you please send me 2 bottles of this Island Mint?" It's obviously one that he likes and does not want to run out of. So let's dive into the oils. Lime. Um, the nickname for lime is the oil for zest for life, and we know that it helps to just bring back loving life. So if you're feeling a little bit flat or deflated, lime is a beautiful oil for that. Lemon helps us focus on the things that are most important to us, helping us get the most important things done first. Peppermint, the oil of a buoyant heart. It helps to, first of all, it's an amazing painkiller. A lot of people love to use peppermint as for headaches, and so this blend having peppermint in, my guess is it's that it would be a beautiful massage blend. I would definitely try it for headaches. I haven't used it for that, but can't wait to try it. And then peppermint. Okay, so yes, it's great for pain relief. It's also good for emotional pain relief. So here you have lemon and lime that are uplifting oils, and then you have an incredible peppermint, which is an incredible emotionally. It helps with incredible at helping with emotional pain too. So a lot of people right now are going through a lot of emotional pain as we're having some struggles and changes and challenges around the world. And I think this blend with this peppermint oil would be beautiful to help soften some of that pain, help us release some of that pain, and come back up to having a buoyant heart. And then spruce. In here is the oil of stability. It's a tree oil. We know that tree oils are so good for balancing, helping us to have balance and stability in life, helping us to feel grounded. Now, really quick, I wanted to read you some of the benefits of spruce essential oil. If you're feeling unstable, depleted, fearful, exhausted, or if you have dysfunctional generational patterns, spruce can help. And it can help bring in stability, help us feel more resolute, help us feel grounded, enduring, and balanced. So do I think Island Mint is going to be a beautiful, beautiful blend to diffuse? Yes. I know we used to have some. This oil is one that is only put out once a year, if even that. I think it came out for Father's Day either last year or the year before, but doTERRA really, it's only a specialty oil that they only release at certain times of the year. So ours is completely gone, which means to me that someone in our house must have really, really loved it, because I can't even remember the last time I've smelled it. Anyway, so you can order 3 of the BOGOs. I would highly suggest getting all 3. I know we're planning to get, 3 too. Okay, so I told you that the BOGO today is if you buy an Island Mint, you get a free Purify. So let me tell you a little bit about Purify essential oil. It's fresh, airy, and herbal. So it has, I'll read it to you and then I'm going to break it down for you. Purify assists individuals in releasing toxic emotions and entering a cleansing state. It revitalizes the energy system, washing away negative influences. This blend supports individuals who feel trapped by negativity or toxicity. Purify provides freedom from past habits and patterns. Now, I'm not going to say that you can just diffuse Purify and every bad habit that you've ever had your whole entire life is going to go away. No, I wish I could say that, but I'm not going to say that. But what I do believe is as you diffuse and use and purposely think about why you're using Purify and which habits you are trying to break, Purify can be a relaxing and uplifting oil to diffuse and use while you're trying to break those negative habits and those negative patterns, reminding us, linking to the scent that we want to release everything that doesn't serve us well. Okay, it says you can diffuse in the air. These oils can facilitate emotional breakthroughs and everyone needs to break through something in order to heal. Purify supports individuals in constant releasing the old so they can be more open to the new. I love that. So, some of the physical benefits of Purify is it gets rid of bad smells. So you can put a drop into your shoes. You can put a drop into cotton balls, put that in your shoes. You can sprinkle it or spray it on gym clothes, like stinky gym clothes. Although not many people are in school, but still, and maybe gyms might not be open. Some of them may be open, but we're all working out in our own ways, so we still have to deal with those. You can put a few drops of Purify into baking soda. Go ahead, sprinkle that onto your carpets, leave it in for about an hour, and then vacuum up. Your room is going to smell so much fresher and more delightful. Let me tell you a story about my oldest daughter. Used to live in Arizona, and this is a story that she told me that happened to her once. So she's living in Arizona and a young mom with a young baby, and you know how sometimes, you know, when you get where you want to go, you just quickly get the baby out. Maybe the baby's crying. Oftentimes they do in rides if they don't fall asleep. Anyway, so she goes somewhere, she gets the baby out, goes into her house, completely forgets the baby bottle that's out in the car in the Arizona sun, and it's just heating up and it's spoiling big time. So she said when she went back to the car, it stunk. Like, do you know how bad sour milk can stink? It can stink so bad, and her car just absolutely stunk. So of course she got the bottle out, and I don't know if she threw it away or if she washed it and sanitized it or whatever she did with the bottle. But now she's left with this really stinky, smelly car. And all she did is she took her Purify and she just left it open in her car for a while, and came back to it, and the car just smelled amazing. So Purify is great again for getting rid of the stink, getting rid of the smelly things in our lives. You can put it into the rinse cycle of your washing machine to help freshen up your clothes, or if you have those beautiful dryer balls, which we have too, you can put a couple of drops on those and put that in your dryer and let that freshen up your clothes. If you want to make the most of your oils when it comes to using it as your laundry and you love using those dryer balls, here's a tip for you. Go ahead, I would put like maybe 20 drops of the Purify into like a spray bottle. Then what you're going to do is you're going to spray your dryer balls with that, and then put that into the dryer. Let that scent and beautifully purify your clothes, and that will help your oils go longer by applying them onto your dryer balls in a spray. Okay, back to some of the emotional benefits and breaking down the oils that we have in Purify. So the first two that we have in Purify are lemon, which is again the oil of focus, and lime. Now those two are also in island mints, and that's kind of where those blends, the similarities in those blends ends. But lemon and lime are known to be such beautifully uplifting oil. Any citrus oil, and all citrus oils come from the peel. Any citrus oil is a mood uplifting oil so your grapefruit, your tangerine, your bergamot, your mandarins are beautifully uplifting oil. And so you have that uplifting scent in this blend. Then you have Siberian fir, which is going to be the grounding and balancing aspect of this blend. Siberian fir, the nickname for that is the oil of aging and perspective. Fir trees just grow to be incredibly tall, and in the years, I'm sure they've seen and witnessed a lot. They have a lot of different perspectives. So this blend also has citronella, which most of us know for how well it can help to keep bugs away. And I'm going to give you, oh, I forgot to give you some of the physical tips. That's okay. We're just going to do a back and forth on emotional and physical on Purify, I guess. So, citronella. For me, emotionally, citronella is I call it my on-not oil. the no thank you, and then oil. Laura Jacob calls it her hold on, not on my watch oil. So it's basically, you know how good it is at keeping insects away. What also helps us to be awake and keep away things that we don't want in our life. Maybe it's negative emotions. We don't want them in our life. I'm not keeping that resentment. No, thank you. I'm not bringing that movie that I don't agree with into, or I don't like the values of, into my life. You know, helping us have a little bit more of a backbone, um, or just anything that we're just trying to be wary of and just say no. It's just like no, right? Anyway. So it can help with that. Tea tree is so good. It's also tea tree, which is also in Purify, is known emotionally as the oil of energetic boundaries. So if you're having problems setting healthy boundaries with your relationships or even with yourself, right? Just that, hey, that food's not good for you, that drug, that alcohol, that cigarette, that media is not good for you, it's not serving you, let's release it, let's let it go. Or maybe it's, you know, working that many hours, whatever it is that's not serving us. Tea tree can help us set some energetic boundaries in our life so that we can start doing the things that are better for us and release the things that aren't. And then we have cilantro in this blend, which is the oil of releasing control. I am 51 now, 51. Had to think about that. And the more I live, the more I know that we do not get to control everything in our life. We as parents don't control what our children do. We as husbands or wives do not control what our spouses do or feel. We don't control what our children do or feel. We don't control what the world does or feels, right? What do we control? We control ourselves. And so a lot of times we might try to control other things in our life out of fear. Oh, if I don't step in, things are going to go a wrong way. And much as we should use our influence to guide, we can't control things. And so if you are, and we're all like this sometimes, if we need to release trying to control things, cilantro essential oil is so good for that. And I love that they have this in our blend of Purify just to help us get over that need to control things. And now some people control by, hey, please do this. And some people control by sarcasm or putting people down or, what's it called? Being passive aggressive. So whether you directly try to control or whether you try to shame and blame and use that kind of a control, like cilantro in this blend can be beautiful at helping us release the need for doing that. Okay, so those are a few more of the beautiful oils in Purify and some of the things that they do. I'm going to hop on to some of the physical, and I'm going to end with some of the emotional benefits. Okay, back to the physical. What does Purify do for us? Well, we know that it helps. The citronella in it can help and keep away like bugs, mosquitoes, and stuff like that. And so I've learned, I actually did a big study on essential oils that are good for bugs, helping to keep them away. And what I found too is the exact same essential oils that are good for keeping them away also help us, if we get bitten, to help take the sting out of that or the itch. So it's great. Purify is a great oil to put on bug bites, whether that's mosquito bites or whether that's spider bites. And my favorite way to use Purify physically is for when our eyes get pink or red, swollen, itchy. Anyway, So what I do now, you're never supposed to put essential oils in your eyes, in your ears, or up your nose. And so what I do is I will just take, I don't have, Caleb, give me any bottle of essential oil. I'm sure I have, well, I'm diffusing Purify. Purify is probably right, that bottle right there. Is that it? Yes? Okay. Anyway, no, it's not. It's more. Anyway, so what I'll do with my Purify, I'll just take my bottle and just get a little bit, not even a whole drop, just like a fraction of a drop on my finger, and then I'll put it above my eyebrows, and then down my nose, and then above my cheeks, and then I will put that on the bottoms of my feet, on the reflexology points that correspond with your eye area. Anyway, and that, and then I will do that same, like for eye infections, I will do that same thing with Melaleuca, and I will like do one time I'll do that with Purify, and then the next time I'll do that with tea tree, Melaleuca, tea tree, same thing. Put that around, and it has never failed to work for me and my family. Everyone's family is different, everyone individual, and body is different, so I'm not going to say 100% that will work for you, but it has always worked for me. So you have like some incredible, you have lemon and lime, right? You have Siberian fir, and you have tea tree essential oil. Lemon, lime, Siberian fir, tea tree. What is coming to mind? Well, what comes instantly to my mind is, oh my gracious, all those oils are so incredible for killing germs. So this is going to be a beautiful oil to diffuse when you're in your house, when you're just trying to kill the germs in the air. It's also going to be a beautiful blend to put, like, I would put like 3 drops in a spray bottle. You can spray your counters, wipe it down, and help kill the germs on your counters that way. Okay, and then the last thing, and the last physical part that I wanted to mention about Purify, a physical gift that Purify has, is that because it has the lime and the Siberian fir, it's going to be beautifully supportive to our respiratory systems. So we can diffuse the blend, and it's going to help our respiratory systems open up and help us to have some easier breathing. So if I was using Purify for easier breathing, I would probably put a couple drops of eucalyptus in. I love eucalyptus and how it just helps us open up, and it's super supportive to the respiratory system. Okay, lastly, on Purify essential oil, the negative emotions it can help us release is if we're feeling trapped, negative, toxic, if we're feeling hate or even rage, or if we're needing to control. And which we all fall into that trap sometimes. And the positive properties that it can help bring in is helping us feel unencumbered, right? Just helping us to release the things that are bringing us down. It's cleansing to our emotions, it's purifying to our emotions, and it helps us release emotions that we no longer need, that no longer serve us. Okay, so again, the BOGO for, oh, and I had a song for each of those, I forgot to tell you, these oils actually have very, very different actions. And so if you are diffusing Purify, then I would highly suggest putting on the song Kokomo by the Beach Boys. It's my favorite beachy island song. Honestly, putting anything on by the Beach Boys, it's just going to take you, like, it takes me to California and visualizing the waves and the surf and the sand and the relaxation and the fun. So Island Mint, Kokomo is going to be a beautiful song to pair with that. Or if you're doing Purify, hold on. If you're doing Purify, I am going to suggest doing Disney's song Let It Go from Frozen. Just trying to get the stuff out of our environments, our emotions, getting stuff out of our emotions that no longer serve us. So those are your songs to pair with your essential oils. Definitely hop on, buy your fill of the BOGOs. You're gonna love the Island Mint. If you don't love it, here's the thing with essential oils, and that's this. if you don't personally love the way something smells, I can guarantee you that you know someone who will. So for me, it's always, taking a chance on essential oil or a new essential oil blend that I've never smelled before is kind of a no-brainer, because if I don't like it, I know someone will. Okay, so this is Suzanne Williams with essential oils, and I was gonna say, check the link. Well, I'll put a link on how you can buy the BOGO for today. Okay, so this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. Caleb, you're asleep. And reminding us all that we have a beautiful ability and an amazing power to make with God, make every day a great day. So again, with God, we can make every day a great day. Bye-bye.